It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And as we promised, it's time to inspire you to get into something incredible this weekend, because the Cape Town streets are going to be coming alive with the Slave Route Challenge 2025. Now listen, this is more than just a race. We're talking about a powerful tribute to our shared history of the mother city. And this morning we are joined by race director Zarina Meyer-Brewer, who is here to unpack what makes it so unique. So now how are we doing this morning?
I'm fine, yourself?
I'm so good. Obviously, nostalgic chats off air about the running game and how much this brings such good energy to one's soul, one's purpose. But let's talk about this race, because it's pretty awesome that you're not using the stereotypical beauty of Cape Town, because we have a lot of that, but instead you're taking us to iconic sections of Cape Town, landmark sort of areas. What's the reason behind designing this route?
Yeah. So when we thought of the route for the race about 15 years ago, we thought that we wanted to highlight what is good about Cape Town, what built Cape Town, who the people were that made Cape Town what it is today.
Yeah.
So as you know, our race will start in front of the City Hall. It will wind through District 6, it goes through Boekap area, it goes to the gardens, it goes through Fort Vineyard, the urban park. Basically, everything of Cape Town that so-called slaves back in the day built and made Cape Town what it is.
And quite a unique opportunity to get a first-hand experience of feeling these areas and being in these areas in such a different mood, because in the past it was very different to what it is now, and almost like going down that memory lane while running.
Yes.
Quite a unique opportunity.
So a lot of people in Cape Town actually don't know about the historic parts of Cape Town.
And its significance,
And the significance as well. So on our route, what we do is also we highlight important historical sections. And if you want to know more information about those sections, you can go onto our website, which is slaveroute.co.za, and we'll give you more information about those.
I love this, and I'm looking at some of the past images. Looks like you ran through the castle at one stage.
So
wow.
So we are one of the only races that goes through the castle.
Is that still happening for this edition?
Every year. Every year.
Incredible.
So you enter at the back of the castle, you run through the whole castle and out by the front door.
Wow, okay. And I was going to ask you how this slave route has sort of evolved, but I think there isn't a need for evolution when you are constantly hitting the mark and being so consistent here. But have you seen any changes over the years and leading up to this year's edition?
So the one thing that stayed constant is our route, because our route goes through all the parts that we're wanting. It's iconic. What has changed is our numbers. When we started off with the event, which we are a small community club that started this event. When we started off, we were like 2,000 participants, and now we're on 8,000 participants.
Wow, okay, well done. Clearly, that you're buying into what I think is an opportunity for South Africans to take advantage of all the incredibleness, and I think this event is one of them. We're talking about some of these features. We spoke about the castle, we spoke about District 6. Where else would does this route take runners?
Okay. So the most iconic part of our route is Penn Street in Boekap. It's one of the oldest roads or streets in Boekap. It's very steep, and it's been dubbed Kusista Hill.
I love that.
So in the past, what used to happen is when the runners used to go through Boekap, the residents would come out, because it's a Sunday morning, the residents would come out and they would offer our runners kusistas.
Are you serious?
And then we thought afterwards, we could do something about this, and then we got an amazing partner with Spice Maker. They then supply us with ingredients. We make about just over 10,000 kusistas on the day. So if you go up Penn Street, you conquer that steep hill, you get your reward of a kusista.
That's so perfect. You literally are, in my opinion, creating a race that is like running through a museum, a live museum that you get to interact with, engage with, and literally not just feel and experience, but taste. Because a kusista is literally a part of our culture, our tradition, our heritage. A Sunday kusista run is like a thing that every person must do, especially if you're from Cape Town. So I love the fact that you incorporated this. And a perfect time to get some good energy to finish the race as well. What else can you see beyond 2025 with the slave route? Because it looks like it's growing. It looks like participants are loving it. The venue's iconic. Cape Town's on board.
Yes.
What next?
We have amazing sponsors and partners. For example, the City of Cape Town, they've been amazing with regard to supporting the event. And then we also have Peninsula Beverages, we have Spice Maker, like I said, and then Malomed and Toyota, smaller sponsors and partners that support our event. Ideally, we would like to grow it bigger because, as you know, about 2, 3, 4 weeks back, our event was sold out.
Wow.
So I know everybody's looking for entries, but unfortunately we cannot take more people with regards to what we can accommodate this year with our permit. But hopefully in the future we want to take the race bigger.
Hang on, so I know you're not racing this year, and I know you're an athlete, but you're obviously giving others the opportunity. So you've sacrificed your space for others. Is this year's edition sold out?
Yes.
Wow! Well done.
So there's no late entries, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And if I could just say when number collection is for those who have entered, our number collection will be this week, Friday and Saturday at the City Hall, and on Friday from 10 until 8 o'clock the evening, and then on Saturday from 10 until 5.
So we can't get tickets, but I know a lot of Mzansi is probably going to want to get involved in the event itself, go support and get involved in the vibes, right?
Yes.
Where would be a good place to go to get involved in it? And again, it's happening on Sunday morning,
On
right?
Sunday, yes.
Yeah.
So our route maps is on our website as well, but I would think the best part would be go to Book Up, because that's where the Gears is.
Sister Hill.
There we go. Because those runners are going to need the encouragement up to Sister Hill.
Okay, well, I can't thank you enough, Serena, for coming through, for designing such an incredible race and just allowing it to grow and grow. And I think highlights some of the real true beauty and authenticity that Cape Town actually has, and not that's been flown across the media, but the stuff we really need to know, the essence and the core of our city. So thank you. I hope to see you there on Sunday morning, being a part of the Fierce at the Hill, because Sister Hill's waiting for you, Mzansi. So if you want to be a part of the magic, then get involved in it and go down this Sunday morning. It's going to be an absolute festival.